Good evening, and welcome to your AI Daily Press evening podcasts for July 30, 2026. I'm your host, Walter. Good evening, I'm Walter, and this is your global news update. First, the conflict between the US and Iran has escalated, with both sides engaging in diplomatic efforts and military strikes. The situation remains volatile, with oil prices surging and the international community watching with bated breath. Second, Russia has launched a devastating series of attacks on Ukraine, killing civilians and damaging infrastructure. The assault has sparked widespread condemnation, with calls for an immediate ceasefire and a return to diplomatic negotiations. Third, a small English village, Piddington, is set to hold a symbolic referendum on declaring independence from the United Kingdom in response to plans to house hundreds of male asylum seekers in a nearby disused military barracks. The issue has drawn attention from international figures, including Elon Musk, and has sparked a national conversation about immigration and community consultation. As these stories continue to unfold, one thing is clear: the world is facing numerous challenges that require urgent attention and peaceful resolution. Now for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
Thank you, Walter. Firstly, in a major development, the U.S. regulator has granted approval to ZooX, allowing the company to charge passengers for its robotaxi services in parts of Las Vegas and San Francisco. This decision marks a significant milestone in the autonomous vehicle industry, with other companies like Tesla and Alphabet's Waymo also racing to expand their self-driving ride-hailing services. In another part of the world, Israeli airstrikes have killed at least 3 people, including 2 children, in the Gaza Strip, according to health officials. These attacks occurred as mediators held talks with Hamas leaders to work towards implementing a U.S.-brokered peace plan. The conflict has resulted in over 1,000 Palestinian deaths since the ceasefire took effect. Lastly, President Donald Trump's approval rating has taken a hit due to his handling of the ongoing conflict with Iran. Recent polls show that only 42% of respondents give him a positive review, with many Americans expressing dissatisfaction and economic concerns. As the conflict continues to unfold, it remains to be seen how Trump's approval rating will fare in the coming weeks and months. These stories highlight the complexities and challenges facing our world today, from technological advancements to geopolitical tensions and leadership struggles. We'll continue to monitor these developments and provide you with in-depth analysis and updates. Now for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskwiser.
Thank you, Barbara. Firstly, let's take a look at the economic landscape in Canada, where a housing affordability crisis and supply chain disruptions are posing significant challenges to the country's competitiveness. The drought in Europe has led to a decline in water levels in the Rhine River, resulting in a surge in barge transport prices and further exacerbating supply chain woes. Experts warn that if these issues aren't addressed, they could have long-term consequences for the economy. Meanwhile, in the world of finance, investors are eagerly awaiting the Federal Reserve's policy decision and key tech earnings reports. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is nearing its record high, while the U.S. Semiconductor Index has technically entered a bear market. Despite concerns over inflation and interest rates, certain sectors such as financials, healthcare, and industrials are demonstrating resilience. And in the realm of technology, Meta's latest foray into artificial intelligence-powered glasses has caught the attention of investors and analysts alike. With an attractive pricing structure designed to generate repeat purchases, this strategic move could be a potential game-changer for Meta, with predictions of a multi-billion-dollar hardware revenue opportunity. However, the company's upcoming earnings report is expected to be a mixed bag, with Reality Labs segment revenue falling year-over-year due to lower Quest headset sales. As we navigate these complex and interconnected stories, one thing is clear: the interplay between economic indicators, technological innovation, and monetary policy will continue to shape the financial world in profound ways. So don't panic, and remember, a correction is when you lose money, but a bear market is when I lose money. Where do you stay? Your money on Monday. We'll be keeping a close eye on these developments and bringing you all the latest news and analysis. Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Lewis. Firstly, scientists have made a groundbreaking discovery with the detection of a gamma-ray burst, which has shed new light on the mysteries of the universe. This phenomenon is being closely monitored by the Swift Observatory, a sentinel of the cosmos that has been tirelessly watching the skies since 2004. However, in a dramatic turn of events, the spacecraft designed to rescue the faltering Swift Observatory, known as the Link probe, has encountered trouble itself. The probe's attitude control issues and malfunctioning reaction wheels have left its mission hanging precariously in the balance. Despite these challenges, ground teams remain optimistic and are working tirelessly to devise a plan to stabilize the probe's spin and re-establish communication. In other news, the integration of AI into space infrastructure is heralding a new era of efficiency, precision, and scalability in space exploration. This convergence of technology promises to solve some of the most daunting challenges faced by space missions, from managing complex logistics to analyzing vast amounts of data. However, it also raises profound questions about our reliance on technology, ethics, and stewardship of Earth as we expand into the cosmos. Finally, a recent discovery has highlighted the wonders of the universe, with scientists uncovering new insights into the mysteries of gamma-ray bursts and other celestial phenomena. As we continue to explore and push beyond the boundaries of what is thought possible, we are reminded of humanity's innate curiosity, resilience, and unwavering quest for discovery. Now for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. We have a fascinating story to share with you tonight, one that underscores the unpredictable nature of reliever performance in Major League Baseball. Former Philadelphia Phillies closer Jordan Romano, once considered a premier closer during his tenure with the Toronto Blue Jays, has found himself at the center of an unusual distinction. After a dismal 2023 season with the Phillies, which followed an injury-plagued year with the Blue Jays, Romano has managed to lead not one, but two teams in saves this season, the Los Angeles Angels and the Colorado Rockies. This quirky statistic highlights a surprising turnaround for Romano, who is showing signs of rejuvenation with a stellar 0.00 ERA in 7 appearances for the Rockies. The journey of Jordan Romano serves as a reminder that in baseball, careers can pivot in unexpected ways, and what may seem like a downturn can often be a precursor to a resurgence. We're also looking ahead to Thursday's games, courtesy of Sportsline's Adam Thompson, who has delivered consistent winners in MLB, NBA, and beyond. His top home run picks for July 30th include Tyler Soderstrom, Athletics, and Shohei Ohtani, Dodgers. Soderstrom is a force to be reckoned with at Sutter Health Park in Sacramento, where the wind will be blowing out, making it a perfect storm for home runs. Meanwhile, Ohtani is a hometown hero, leading the team in home runs and OPS at Dodger Stadium. In my humble opinion, these are the players to bet on for Thursday's home run props. So, don't miss out on the action. Use the latest FanDuel promo code to get up to $1,000 in Bet Reset tokens, and back Ohtani to go yard with the latest DraftKings promo code, which offers $150 in bonus bets when you spend $10. The drama of athletic competition is upon us, folks, and I'm excited to see how these matchups play out. Tell it like it is. The stage is set for a thrilling Thursday evening in MLB. Now, for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Curl.
Thank you, Howard. First, we explore the world of running, where personalized plans are revolutionizing the way people approach fitness. These tailored programs not only help individuals achieve their goals, but also foster a sense of community and belonging among runners. It's a powerful reminder of how support and motivation can make all the difference in our pursuit of wellness. Next, we travel to Florence, Italy, where a remarkable discovery has shed new light on the origins of one of the world's most iconic beverages. A 19th century recipe for a restorative wine elixir, uncovered by Father Manuel Russo, bears an intriguing resemblance to the formula used to create Coca-Cola. While the connection is still speculative, this find highlights the complex and often surprising history behind the foods and drinks we enjoy today. Finally, we examine a decision that is sparking debate in Perth, Australia, where an 8-story development has been approved despite concerns from local residents. The project promises to bring new life to the area, but some worry about the potential impact on the community's character and charm. As cities evolve, it's essential to balance growth with preservation, ensuring that progress enhances rather than erodes the unique spirit of our neighborhoods. These stories invite us to reflect on the importance of community, the power of innovation, and the value of preserving our heritage. Join us as we delve deeper into these topics and explore the ways in which they intersect and shape our lives. Now for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. Can we say the Biebs is back and better than ever? Maybe, but what is certain is that this song's comeback has sparked renewed interest in his music, with several of his hits returning to various Billboard charts. We're also seeing a trend of older songs gaining new life after high-profile performances, so it will be interesting to see if this momentum continues for Justin Bieber. As always, we'll keep you updated on the latest developments in the entertainment world. Thanks for joining me, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Now for the latest in nature and environment, here is David Atanacher.
Thank you, Joan. First, we have some encouraging news from India, where the government has finally recognized the importance of its grasslands, which cover nearly 20% of the country's land area. These ecosystems are home to a diverse array of flora and fauna, including several endangered species, and provide crucial ecosystem services such as groundwater recharge and carbon sequestration. The Indian government has initiated steps to protect and restore these vital habitats, which is a major victory for environmentalists and local communities. Next, we're going to talk about the devastating impact of invasive species on the Mediterranean marine ecosystem. The Suez Canal has become a major gateway for these unwanted invaders, allowing them to spread rapidly throughout the region and outcompete native species for food and habitat. With up to 1,000 invasive species already identified in the Mediterranean, the situation is becoming increasingly dire, and experts agree that more needs to be done to prevent further migration and mitigate the impact of these invaders. Finally, we're going to discuss the story of Jimothy, a raccoon who has captured the hearts of millions with his endearing appearance and remarkable adaptability. However, beneath the surface of this uplifting tale lies a complex web of concerns regarding the impact of human attention on wildlife. Wildlife biologists warn that the very fame which has made Jimothy a beloved figure could ultimately pose the greatest threat to his well-being, and emphasize the need for responsible engagement and awareness of the unintended consequences our actions may have on the creatures we admire. These stories highlight the delicate balance between humans and the natural world, and the need for us to be mindful of our impact on the environment and the creatures that inhabit it. Join us tomorrow for more in-depth analysis and discussion of these topics. And that completes our evening podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until tomorrow morning, I'm David Atanacher for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.